All right, the timer is on. I am Caren, and welcome to this 10-minute morning yoga sequence designed to stretch and lengthen your legs so that you feel a little bit more prepared and rooted to take on the day. To make this practice a bit more accessible for your morning legs, you might enjoy having a couple blocks for use. Let's get started on the mat in downward facing dog. Yes, I know, down dog right away to start the day. So place your hands in front of you, your knees behind, and let's lift to high plank position first to measure out the distance for down dog. With the hands arriving under the shoulders and the heels high over the toes, lift the abdomen, the hips high into downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And as you arrange the feet hip distance apart, spread wide into your palms, wide through your fingers, and press every knuckle evenly down into the ground. Now we'll build this from the hands and the feet to the ground up. So feel your inner forearms hug slightly in toward one another. And now rotate your upper arms outward so that your shoulders get a bit lodged onto the back and you feel broader across your chest. Now bend into your knees for a moment and locate your low ribs in your abdomen. Lift them up and in. Reach the ears along the biceps, and finally lengthen the thigh bones backward without locking the knees. Now take another big breath into all of that effort. Feel it all arrive here, first stretch of the morning, and take an exhale. Now inhale, roll to high plank position, and exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your left knee down to the ground, and let's lift the arms into crescent moon lunge. You might enjoy some padding for your left knee. Reach through your fingertips, lift your ribs away from your waist, and ease yourself into this low lunge, either keeping the back toes tucked, or if it's more comfortable, you can loosen the top of the foot to the mat. Squeeze gently through your inner thighs. Find one more breath in here. Breathe out and lower your hands down to the ground. Now straighten through your front leg, and here's where it's helpful to have a couple blocks. You can plant your hands to the ground or blocks and pop up onto the right heel. Into half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Lengthen the crown of your head forward, the chin slightly in, and drive your right hip backward. Now press through the ball of your right foot and exhale, lean the upper body over the front leg with a lengthened spine. Continue to breathe deeply in and out. Just moving right to your edge this morning and no farther, knowing that the body takes its own time to warm up and to open. Breathe in and breathe out. And last one here. And exhale. Now inhale, re-bend into the front knee. Plant that foot straight down to the ground. And walk your hands to the inside of your right foot as you heel toe the right foot out to the edge of your mat into lizard. The blocks can stay underneath your palms, or you could place your palms to the ground and slowly lower your elbows downward. They could rest on blocks or to the mat. As you form a number 11 with your arms, lengthen through the spine all the way from your left toes to the crown of your head. And then fold a little bit deeper to the inside of your right leg, just as much as it feels comfortable. So you might spend this whole time just palms to the ground, or you might lower your chest a bit more completely. Soften the places that seem to trigger with tightness, including your right foot, your left inner thigh. One more breath in, and breathe it out. Now inhale, plant into your hands, and lift yourself up out of lizard. Heel toe the foot back in to a low lunge shape. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee, plant the hands, and step the right leg back into high plank. Feel the difference for a moment between right and left leg, and then all of your strength, press into the ground, lift the low belly, arrive in your high plank position. On an exhale, step forward with your left foot to the top of your space. Drop your right knee down, and inhale, lift the arms up into crescent moon lunge. Arrange yourself just as deliberately as you did before, your left hip tracking back, inner thighs gently squeezing, shoulders soft down the back, but purposeful reach through your fingertips. Find a couple more breaths here just to marinate in the opening and allow the left leg to open in its own time. And exhale, frame the front foot, drop the fingertips down to the mat, straighten through the front leg into half splits. Again, taking the blocks if you used those before. Reach up onto the ball of the left foot, lift the knee slightly up, and then drive the big toe mound toward the ground. Lengthen through the crown, chin in toward the chest, exhale and fold to your depth. Ensure that your front knee is slightly bent and that your shoulders, your upper body is doing its best to lengthen instead of curl significantly. Find one more breath in here. And breathe it out. Inhale, arrive back into your low lunge shape. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe that left foot out to the side and about 45 degrees, so you have some space for your knee to track over the top of your foot. And then either using blocks or dropping to forearms, or maybe even forearms onto blocks, lower yourself to your depth. Bring the crown of the head to shine forward as you reach backward through the right toes, and then allow the right leg to relax, the left foot to relax, and sink into the depth of your hips at this moment. Inhale back to your palms. Set the blocks to the side if you use them, and heel toe your left foot back in. Plant through your palms, reach the right knee up, and sweep the left leg back. Back into your high plank position. Now let's send the hips high one last time into downward facing dog, and see if you can notice a difference in the strength and the length of down dog. Find another big breath in, and breath out. Knees open to the edges of your mat, toes to touch. Sink your hips to your heels and forehead to ground for child's pose, Balasana. Settle in and use this time to form an intention for your day. On your next breath in, lift up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. May you feel rooted as you move purposefully into your day. Thanks for practicing with me. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, share with me how it went in the comments. And if you'd like to take yoga and meditation off the mat into your everyday life, visit my website and sign up for my free e-letter where I send out exclusive updates for subscribers. I deeply honor your light. Namaste.